You can do the intro now?
Yeah, I will. Just a second, Mo. Welcome to the Big Three Podcast. Hi, I'm Don Barris, and I'm here with Mole.
That's me.
And the Scaremaster, Scary Perry.
Hey, how's it going?
And our attorney.
Really good. How you doing?
Let me just introduce everybody first. And, of course, our lawyer, Saul Steinbergowitz Greenbaum. Hello, Saul.
Shalom. Shalom, man.
Hello, Saul.
Well, today is our first show, and I'm very excited about this because it's the Big Three back together again. If you're not familiar with us, we were the stars of the hit film, the cult classic Windy City Heat.
I remember that movie.
I know, you were in it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come out here, and we're going to try and do a podcast here, and...
yeah, Perry might come out here.
I'm here.
It's funny.
He might come out.
All right, but we've got a few problems. Now, our show's going to be different than just about anything you've heard. We're going to deal with pop culture and things that happen in our lives, and we're going to share them with you, and hopefully you can relate to it. But we've got some problems here because we have not worked together. When was the last time we worked together? We did that thing on that Kimmel show, but besides that...
Yeah, we did it after the Balloon Boy went
Yeah.
up in the air and died, and then Perry went on and said that he worked with the Balloon Man.
His father.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so what we're going to do today, I think that what we should get out right away before we take another step is we should introduce ourselves and tell us a little bit about ourselves. Now, I am one of America's favorite comics. I'm beloved through the country, really.
Totally.
I'm the host and star of the Ding Dong Show, which is a weekly show over at the world famous Comedy Store. We have a big show coming up October 25th in the main room. You don't want to miss that. I'm an actor. I'm a lover, and I'm a good guy. Mole, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, okay. My name is Walter, and my name is Mole. And
Mole's your nickname, more or less.
Yeah. I'm a chocoholic. But except it's not with chocolate, it's with pot and booze.
Yeah.
I've traveled extensively around the globe with my humanitarian efforts from the flood ravaged tsunami to Katrina relief, and it's just a pleasure to be back working with the Big Three. Can I get a Big Three?
Big Three. Well, and you speak about your charities. One of them that you got...
Oh, so weed.
Yeah, you were saying that kind of. High-fived you. The Chilean mine collapse really affected you in a strong way.
It did, yeah. And later on in the show, we're going to be doing something special.
What'd you do, Perry?
God damn it.
First day on the show, and you break the fucking... How did you get in here?
Get in here. God damn it.
All right, Saul.
Oof.
Wait, Saul's
What
leg
happened?
No,
Wasn't even hooked up right for me.
Wait a minute, is that your leg?
Yeah, it's below the knee.
Down
It's,
Saul's leg. Are you okay?
that's very
Are you good?
sore. I mean, you guys saw what
I
happened, right?
saw Perry hit the mic. It hit you.
And then it fell over my knee.
It seemed to me
It looks like
he
he's-
threw it at you.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Saul?
I think I'm okay. I don't know. I mean, I've had a pre-existing injury here, but I mean, this might be something new.
Yeah, that looks pretty rough.
It wasn't even
Hey, Donnie.
connected
If you
right.
don't knock the base, it won't come off.
Hey, Donnie, has that ever happened before on any other show here?
First time in the history of the network here.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, and who fucked it up? Just introduce yourself.
Perry Caravello.
Hold on just a second. Saul, do you want to
Yeah.
prop your leg or anything?
I think maybe if I keep it
Should
elevated.
we get
or
ice,
something,
or
yeah.
you want to drain it?
Well, let me just try to lift it here for a second.
There you go. Put it right up there.
Because that was bad.
Set up. I was set
Oh, he
up.
set you up?
I was set up.
Who hit it?
It was
Who
falling
hit it?
over. I didn't hit it. The damn thing came off the table.
Okay. Or introduce yourself.
Perry Caravello, better known as the Scaremaster, Scary Perry,
And where do you live?
in a house.
What's the address?
An apartment. What do you mean, what's my address? What's your address? What's his address? Why do I have to give out my address? I'm not giving out my address, and you better keep your fucking mouth shut.
What are you so mad for? We're not
Spill the
even
beans.
5 minutes into the show. You've already injured Saul Steinbergowitz Greenbaum. You've done nothing but scream. You are the most unprofessional guy I've ever worked with. Mo, am I wrong on this?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay, that's all you want to say about yourself?
Tell them about
I'm
the
the,
stuff.
I'm
Tell
the
them about
Comedy Central star of the cult classic film Windy City Heat. And I have a skateboard company called Scary Perry Skateboards.
Don't promote that. We can't promote that on this.
Oh.
Okay. Now, the reason we brought...
I love Scary Perry skateboards.
Here's what we're going to do. Saul, the reason we brought you in today, are you okay?
It's just that it's throbbing now, but I mean, let's push through this.
You'll be all right, Saul.
The reason we brought you in here today, we've had some problems, and one of the reasons that we haven't worked a lot together is because Perry seems to always have a problem, and he immediately goes to litigation on everything. So I think it's best that if we're going to do this show, the best way to do it is to kind of put some rules, things that we can talk about and things that we definitely cannot talk about.
Right. I'm here to restore some order, and as we know from past experience, these things tend to get out of hand. So, like you said, we're going to lay out the rules. More important, I think, to figure out what's not to be talked about.
Okay. All right. Let me start out. There's one thing that I don't want people to give me. Oh, some ice. By the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Nice.
I mean, Kathy.
Change
Sorry.
your name, yeah.
How did she change your name?
You could do it. You go down to town hall. If you want to do it, I'll set you up with the papers.
I tried to change my name, and it was a mess. I tried to turn Italian.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, my problem is this. Perry always wants to kind of tease me about some of the actresses and other women that I've had sex with, and I would prefer that during the show, Perry does not do that.
Okay.
That's my only thing. Mole, is there anything you have?
Absolutely. I don't want to talk about what happened to me during Shark Week.
What happened to you during Shark Week?
I went and I worked on Shark Week because I'm a big fan of it, and I went on the boat, and so I did not get seasick. I brought a bunch of weed, and so I got really high. And then they were like, "Here comes a shark," and they wanted to film the shark, but I freaked out when I saw the shark, and I threw rocks at it. And they're like, "Why did you even bring rocks on the boat?" I was like, "Because what if a shark comes?" And then they don't want to be on Shark Week, but can I show you something?
Sure.
Okay. I would like to introduce, because I'm mad at Shark Week for sticking me off the boat, I have a new show that I'm going to be doing with Discovery. It's a spin-off of Shark Week. And look at my shirt. It's called Shark Weed. Shark Weed. I'm going to go out to the Farallon Islands, and I'm going to get a bunch of sharks really baked, and we'll see if they're friendly.
Okay, now what's somewhat confusing?
Shark Weed.
Right.
That's a good idea.
It's a good idea, but why would you not want us to talk about that?
That is too painful.
Well, whatever his reasoning, Don. You have your topics that are.
I bet
off the
Perry doesn't
table.
want to talk about that guy he had sex with.
Well, let's leave it up to Perry. Perry, is that
No.
something you want
Okay.
to
I
discuss?
never had sex with any guys.
What about the guy you blew that time?
I never blew any guy.
Do you want to talk? Is that off limits, or can we talk
It's
about
off limits.
Now, who is this now?
what was his
Just
name?
to be.
You already know who it is.
Is it off
Why-
limits?
Why are you talking about it on the
No,
We're
we're
talking
trying
about
to
it
get
so
it.
that we
You're
won't
talking
talk
about it on
Barry.
podcast
How do we know not to talk about it if we don't know his name?
because you know who it is.
Sandy Gallagher.
Sandy Gallagher.
Sandy
All
Gallagher.
What
right,
is that?
then we do not talk about Sandy
We're-
Gallagher. I got no problem.
I
Do you
don't
have
know
any
who a
problem with
Sandy
that?
Gallagher is.
All right, good. Then it's universal. We do not talk
Okay.
about Sandy Gallagher and the sex you had with him. Anything else?
What else?
I never had sex with a guy named Sandy Gallagher.
What was his name then?
Why do I have to bring this guy's
Oh,
name into
So
this?
we know not to talk about the guy
It's
that
a
you had
simple-
sex with. How about for this whole podcast, nobody sues each other?
I'm up for that.
I'm not suing anybody.
Totally no suing podcast.
Well, I
We got a
mean,
big three, no sue. No sue.
No sue.
right.
Fine.
Well, I would have gone in on that deal before I walked in here and experienced
yeah.
that. Let me have another.
You haven't had a drink in 14 years since that school bus thing, right?
Yeah, but
What was the school bus thing?
You won't
Wow.
talk about that.
that's on my list of things I won't talk about.
Okay, well, I don't know what it is.
we can't talk about it. I mean, it involves kids, and it's still pending. And well, we're gonna.
Oh,
move on.
talk about
We're gonna move on.
talk about how you can't talk about your lawsuit with your family. You can't talk about that.
Thank you.
What is going on with that? Just
Don't
so
worry
we know.
about it.
You don't. He doesn't want to
Period.
talk about it. He's suing his
Period.
family.
That's
Right?
all.
He
Thank
doesn't
you.
want to talk about
Okay,
it.
so far we have Sandy Gallagher and the fact that you're suing your family.
Sandy Gallagher's not the name of the guy you had sex with, though.
Oh, did we ever get that name?
I forgot it.
You won't tell us. You got to tell us just so we know.
No need to bring it up again.
Okay.
Period.
Right.
Next subject, please.
All right. Well, it's up to you. Is there
All
anything
right,
else?
we just got to get this out
And then we can move
front and center, and then we go on with the show.
Next subject.
So that's it.
So
Just
you're
the
done.
Sandy Gallagher thing and no suing
Sandy
your
Gallagher. Who's Sandy Gallagher?
I don't know.
The guy who you blew him, he jerked you off.
Other way around.
Oh, he
Faggot.
blew you, you jerked him off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And you know who it is, and I'm not saying his name.
I know, but I can't remember because of stuff in my brain.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's do this.
Gallagher.
Now,
Is this a phone call?
Yeah, we have a phone call waiting for you.
all right, which line? 2?
Hello?
Hello, who's
Hello?
there?
Hello, Chilean Mind Disaster Hotline.
Who's
Hello?
this?
Oh, this is a Chilean mine disaster.
Oh!
It's a Chilean
Sí,
mine.
hola.
Oh, look at that. It's the Chilean mine workers in Chile.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Wow.
Let's applaud them. Let's applaud them. They're doing it.
You guys are doing great down there. You guys look great.
Gracias.
Keep up your strength. Hey, we have
Gracias.
a big surprise for you today.
Now there's
Oh.
There's 33 of you guys down there. How are you feeling? How are your spirits?
33. Oh, it's okay, but it's a little hot.
Yeah.
Here.
A little hot out
Now
there.
you're
huh?
about 2,200 feet underground right now, right?
BC.
Now
Claro.
who's the guy that has the wife and the mistress waiting for him?
Oh, no.
Reminds me of Perry with
Sandy Gallagher.
yeah.
What about my penthouse pet girlfriend, huh?
We're talking to people in Chile. Is it always about you, Perry?
Hola?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hola? Oh.
Yeah.
We heard that
Barry?
you guys would like some entertainment.
Yes.
Yes, very boring here.
Now, what we understand is one of your favorite American songs is the Australian song "Back in Black."
Oh, yeah. Hey,
So-
Back in Black.
Oh, man.
So this is part of our
AC/DC.
new charity thing. It's called the Big Three Give Back in Black.
All right.
Oh,
And what we're going to do...
very, very, very happy. Make us.
Okay, we're going to have Perry... Perry, would you
Jerry?
mind? Perry.
Jerry?
Yes.
Here. Oh,
He's going to sing a little something for you. This is for all you guys down there. And all I can say is this. We will see you in December when you get out of there.
oh, gracias.
All right, here you go. Here's Scary Perry Caravello. Give me some volume.
Back in black. Head to sack. I bet the long line to be back to down. Let loose from a noose. That's getting me hanging around, living on the side on getting me high. I got the hearse because I never die. I got 9 lives, cat's eyes, cruising everybody that I want a while, because I'm back. Yes, I'm back.
So sing it with
Well, I'm back. So I'm back. Well, I'm back.
He's back. He's back. Perry's back. Go, Scaremaster.
Back in black. Yes, I'm back in black. Ow. Out of the sack.
Look at him. They're dancing to you, Perry.
Hey, don't use up all your oxygen rocking out.
Hey, there he is. He's
Hey.
Perry Caravello. Hey, what is your name
Thank
again,
you.
sir? What is your name?
Juan.
Hey, now there's a lot of coal down there, and it's a gold mine too, isn't it?
Yes, guess gold.
You don't speak much English, do you?
No, not English much.
Why? Why do we even do this?
Just cheer him up. Did you guys hear that?
Wait, I sorry, lo siento, pero no can hear, no heard song.
Okay,
Can you play
let's do it
one
again.
time more?
Do it again.
I'm
No,
not
no, no.
singing
No,
again.
don't do
I'm
it.
done
Let's do the
singing.
Chilean
Wait,
miners.
these
Do it
people,
again.
done singing,
these people
sorry.
are down there. They've
Oh,
been
but-
down there 57 days so
Son,
far.
look,
All the
look.
guys want black and black, black and black, black and black.
You can't do it.
I
anymore.
sang, and
Negative.
I'm done singing.
All right, well,
Oh.
all right, we'll see you next time, Chilean miners.
All right. Well,
Okay.
listen.
Thanks for
Hey,
calling.
Not
keep
told
hope
I gotta
alive,
sing
and
twice.
we'll see you in December, I guess.
Gracias.
And would you
Gracias.
like? And when you guys get out, would you like to come here to Los Angeles on
See
your
you. Gary.
dime, of course?
Gary Sherry?
No, it's Perry.
Oh, yeah, we come.
Sure.
Well, thank you very much, Juan. And there they are,
Gracias.
some of the miners down in Chile. Give them a
Bye-bye,
nice.
man.
Congratulations. It's good meeting you guys. Bye-bye.
Congratulations.
Why did you congratulate them?
congratulations for being on our show.
They're pretty lucky.
Yeah, and I think you played that right. They can get
Thank you.
demanding at times, and you don't give in.
Why are you laughing?
Because
Barry's right, though.
when you really think about it, Barry, that may be the stupidest thing you've ever said in your life. These guys are, they're 2,200 feet beneath the earth. They can't get out.
They can't get out, or they're not getting out.
They're
because
just being lazy.
It's a job, right?
Exactly.
It's a job.
Right. They're being lazy.
Different ways to look at it. He's right.
So that you're saying they don't want to get out.
It's not that they don't want to get out. It's they're doing a job. Yeah. They're mining for coal.
Or they're
diamonds
mining for
gold, diamonds, whatever the hell they're mining for.
Okay.
They ought to mind their own business. Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny because mind.
Hey, is this another phone call?
Yeah, we got another phone call. So
Oh,
this is a surprise
fantastic.
phone call.
Fantastic. Hi.
Hello?
Who's there?
Hello, is this the Big Three?
It's a late night talk show host. It's Jimmy Kimmel. Give him a nice hand.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Well, thank you. Hi, guys. How you guys doing?
Where are you
Excellent.
calling from?
Really good.
I'm calling from the car.
The car? Are you in Chile, too?
I really got a sense of
What?
humor there. Never mind. A little earlier, Perry hurt Saul Steinberger was pretty bad.
Stop.
How's
I
your
didn't
leg
hurt
over there?
him.
Saul, how are you doing?
Still throbbing. There's a little pain, but
Perry
I got some
hit
alcohol
Saul
there.
Steinberger's greenbaum with the microphone stand and broke
Not
his knee.
on purpose.
Well,
Oh, that is...
Not
wow.
on purpose.
Yeah.
Wow, maybe we can get that money back.
Yeah, they can look
You know
What
what I'm
money?
saying?
What money?
You know,
What
remember
money?
Remember when you sued us, Perry?
That was a long time ago because I didn't get my residual check. Where's my residual check, huh? That's why I sued, okay?
I don't know, but if you do get one, I see it going right to Saul Steinberger.
That's right.
I guess so, huh?
That's right.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
America.
But you know what? We're not allowed to talk about any lawsuits or when Perry had sex with that guy Sandy Gallagher.
yeah.
Or
So
God.
don't bring any of that
Hold on
up.
a second. Probably it'd be best if you let me know what we're not supposed to talk about.
Okay, go ahead. Let
Well,
Saul tell you.
I can get through this pain. Okay. Don, the thing you can't talk about with Don is how he has sex with all the Hollywood starlets. He gets embarrassed and he doesn't want that brought up.
What star?
Shut your fucking
we're not going to
mouth.
bring that.
What star?
Don, let me tell you. Don, can I say something?
Anything you'd like.
I really think if you're going to do this podcast, you got to lay it all out there. And I just, it seems like people want to hear about that. And you should be open to speaking about it. I know you have sex with a lot of women, a lot of famous women. And, listen, it's part of the deal.
All right, you've done some things in radio. Oh, all right. Check that one off. I will talk about
right,
some of
good.
the
I just think it's important to be open, that's all.
All right.
Okay, what else, Saul?
Okay. Mole asked that we don't discuss what happened to him when he worked on Shark Week.
It was bad.
Okay, well,
I got
you know what, Mo?
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to throw the same thing out here.
Don't throw anything at me.
He's not going to throw it.
Shark, no, not literally. I mean, Shark Week
Yeah.
is, that's in the public domain, and that's something that if people want to hear about what happened during Shark Week, I really think that if you're going to commit yourself to this podcast, that you have to talk about that kind of thing.
God, he's good.
He really is. He
All
worked
right.
on K-Rock.
He's been on K-Rock. He was on Saul Steinberg with... Or wait, no.
Right,
no,
thank
Wrong
you,
show.
Perry. Thank you. Perry knows
Win Ben
you have to-
Stein's Money. That's right.
Right.
Win Ben
Perry
Stein's
knows-
Money and what's that other show? Oh, yeah, The Man Show.
He has another...
Perry knows that
The
you have
Whoa
to...
Man Show.
Will you listen to him talk? Quit being so...
Perry knows that you have to be completely open if you're going to be on the radio, on a podcast. If you're going to share with your listeners, you have to share everything.
But, Jimmy,
okay, what else?
his
Okay,
list
well,
is
that-
big...
All right, well, that just leaves Perry. It's maybe a tougher nut to crack. Perry says no talk about his relationship with Sandy Gallagher. And
I
the
never had
fact,
a relationship with Sandy Gallagher. I don't even know who that is.
Okay, I don't know. Who is Sandy Gallagher? I know a Randy Callahan.
That's
the
it. That's
name.
it.
That's the guy that he blew.
we couldn't think of the name. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
it?
just like Perry was saying before, I mean, Perry, you say it best. I mean, tell these guys what you got to do if you want to host a podcast.
I'm not talking about what you just mentioned.
Right, but if everyone else wants to talk about it while you're sitting there, I mean, I think you have to go along with that.
I'm willing to talk
What's
about
there, what's there to talk about?
Okay, you're doing a commercial for Alvarado Hospital.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, Congratulations.
No, this is before.
That
This is
was
a long
back
time.
in
Yeah.
'92.
And he wanted to do a movie with Christine Applegate.
No, he was going to be an extra in it. He
and
could
I
get the.
did become an extra in that film.
And then you blew Randy Callahan.
I did
You
not
dipped
blow
around.
Randy Callahan. Yeah.
You didn't blow Randy Callahan.
No, thank you,
He blew
Jimmy.
you.
Okay.
I had to give him the knuckle shuffle on his piss pump.
What? What is that exactly? You jerked him off.
Yes,
The knuckle shuffle on his fist pump.
on his piss pump.
Piss pump.
That's really clever.
And
All right.
how did it go? I mean, did it work? You wound up getting the job, right?
Yes, I did the job, and I got the. I worked on Tehachapi.
So it worked out
Right.
for you.
So it was like a little light gay prostitution.
Okay, period. Next subject,
All right,
please.
see now, guys, look, there's Terry right there
Right.
opening up and sharing things.
Okay, but that's not all he wanted
It's
to not talk
over.
about. All right, what else did he not want to talk
And
about?
then there's this other issue that's off limits.
The family
Perry
issue?
does not want to discuss how he's suing his family.
I am interested in that. What is going on with that? I don't know anything
There's
about
no
it.
lawsuit against my aunt. You know when the
I just-
courts when the courts say that you're not allowed to talk about it out of court, that means you can't talk about it.
I'm confused because you just gave these guys a lecture about opening up about Don's sexual dalliances and Mole's experiences at Shark Week,
That's true.
and now it just seems a little weird, that's all.
Jimmy, if I may defend
Jimmy.
Perry for a second, when it comes to legalities and such, when there's a pending issue, such as like the assault on my knee, Perry, you didn't see it earlier, but you'll if you watch the podcast, I'm not allowed to talk about that, just like Perry's not allowed to talk about this whole suing family issue.
Oh, wait a minute, Saul, you did talk about that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you were talking
Whatever.
about that.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Perry,
you
man.
could open up then too
Yeah.
if Saul's willing
No,
to talk
I
about
can't. It's called court. And the judge, if the judge sees this garbage and says this case has got to get dismissed because it was on a public matter, oh boy. Oh
No.
boy. I don't even want to
I
go that
disagree.
route.
I don't know.
I don't even want to go that route because you know what'll happen.
Jimmy, I'm not an attorney. I'm not an attorney,
What's the
but
judge's name? I'm sure I know him.
What?
What's the judge's name? I could talk to him.
the judge's name.
I'm not bringing up the name of the judge.
Why? He may know him. He may be able to get you in a position you can talk about this.
Because they closed the case and I'm fighting the matter.
This is
Well,
very
if the case is closed. Yeah, this is very. That's another thing is you have to communicate with your listeners, and it sounds like you're really confusing.
Look, Jimmy,
You're
this is
confusing
such a
the
legal
listeners.
matter that it's giving me up. It's going to give me a heart attack if it's not done right. And this is being brought out.
Terry, can I say something? If this gives you a heart attack, you're going to make a fortune. I mean, this really could be big.
Oh, yeah,
deal.
my liver die, right?
Good point.
He's good.
Good point.
You can sue your aunt for damages.
Yeah.
I'm not suing my aunt for damages.
Well, what are you
That's-
suing her for?
I'm not
Why
suing.
would you
I'm
sue?
not suing my aunt.
She's 85
Why
years
sue an
old.
elderly woman
I am not suing an elderly
who has a
woman, you
very
knucklehead.
sloppy ass?
Oh.
Wow.
Have you
That's an
dropped the
excellent
suit
question.
against your 85-year-old aunt?
I'm not suing my aunt.
So are you an appeal?
I have-
Are
I
you
have-
appealing your
Yes, I am.
So you tried to sue your brother because of your mom's estate. It's what you don't want to talk about. The case was closed. Now you're appealing it to try to resue him. But-
Correct.
right. So that
Thank you.
It's his business. He
You
doesn't
already-
want to talk
okay,
about.
you already
He
know
doesn't
what
want
See,
to
I
talk
didn't know
about it.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
did.
you lost the case.
Yeah.
No, the judge is a piece of garbage.
No, you can't say that.
Oh.
You can't say it's slander.
Oh, that
That's
is.
libel.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not even gonna see. I can't say the judge's name. I'm just gonna say
Is it Judge Sandy Gallagher?
I don't know Judge Sandy Gallagher.
Judge Judy?
No, it's not Judge Judy. That right there, it's not Judge Judy.
Joe Brown?
I'm not saying who the judge is.
Who's the judge?
I'm not mentioning the judge's name.
Extreme Akeem?
Saul, you know a lot
Next
of judges.
subject,
I think maybe we
please.
should still keep guessing.
Next
Should we- no?
subject,
guess?
please.
Judge
We could
Reinhold?
probably pull the records on this and figure out who the judge is
I
that
know
he
some
just
people.
branded.
I know some
Judge
people.
Reinhold?
I'm going to take care of my knee after a couple of weeks of rehab, and then I'm going to look into this.
Judge Dredd?
You know, Saul, it's
Yeah.
possible you could get a class action lawsuit together with Terry's family, to counter sue for all this stuff.
Interesting. Okay, maybe the same judge. Whatever
What
his
the
name is, can
hell
take
are
care
you
of it.
talking about?
That's not a bad idea. So
right.
you team up with Perry's family against Perry.
All right. Maybe I'll do that. You'll leave me your brother's number after the show?
No.
What have you been up
So
to, Jimmy?
how's the podcast going? Are you guys enjoying it?
Perry got very upset at the beginning. He was screaming, and I thought it was very unprofessional, but that's, the way Perry works.
Yeah, I work the way, I only work that way when somebody gets me upset.
Perry, what are you up to lately? I mean, that's what I'm interested in. What's going on with you?
Zero.
Besides the lawsuit.
Absolutely nothing. Just skateboarding and,
Are you working right now?
not at all. I haven't worked for over a year.
So
We're not even doing extra work?
Nobody's hired me for nothing.
Why? Why do you think that is?
Because there's no work out there.
Plus, you also
There's no movies being made right now?
I don't know.
you also sue everybody all the time.
No, I don't.
Of course there are movies being made. What happens when you call your casting agent?
I haven't had the money to call anybody because
this
because
is
it's
depressing.
just, things are really sad for me right now.
What would you need money to make a phone call for?
Well, first off, I don't have an agent.
Right.
Because, I don't even have any updated photos because I don't have the money to update my pictures.
You look the same. You haven't changed. You look the same. You don't
I
need
look
to
the
change
same.
pictures. You
Okay,
look great.
so then I look.
You might even look a little younger than those pictures.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a nice compliment. Thank you. So do you. Both of you look a little younger than your last
Thanks.
photos.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
That is
I
so...
think we all look great. That's what the radio does to you.
Besides your leg, you look good, too, Saul.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, listen, Jimmy, it has been...
And then have you been dating? Have you been dating?
Yeah, I've got Linda Johnson that I've been going out with.
Oh.
Who is this?
Linda from Penthouse.
Is that the
Back in
president's,
the
the
87,
president's
back in
wife?
the 80s.
Linda Johnson.
No, it's Lady
Back in the
Bird,
80s.
I think. It's
Hey,
the
why don't you
different
Linda
Lady Bird.
Johnson is someone who could use one?
Linda Johnson, you get it?
Yeah, I do.
Well, what does it mean?
It's like, never mind. I don't
No,
wanna go
explain what it means if you get it.
there. Lend, like take Linda and lend her out to someone that needs a Johnson.
But no. Do you know what a Johnson is?
Yeah, when
What?
you get ahead or get laid.
I hear Perry's got a Magic Johnson on him there, too.
Oh.
That's why you're funny, Jimmy.
Thank you, Jimmy. That was nice. Nice
It's
compliment.
always disappearing into casting director's mouth. Perry, so what happens? You guys go out on dates, or does she come over to your place, or what?
Well, she's leaving for she's leaving for Florida on Tuesday. I was supposed to help her move her fish tank over to a friend's house, and I told her that I'm busy, that I have this that I got to do. And
Have you ever had sex with her?
I called you up after I had sex with her.
What was she like?
On the way for what do you mean, what was she like? She was the way she's always been.
What'd she
like.
look
Is this guy talk?
Yeah.
This is Guy Talk on live on podcast. Guy Talk. Da-da-da.
What kind of fish does she have?
Tropical, what? Fish tank fish?
And
What are those? Tropical?
She's moving them to a friend's house?
Yeah,
Why?
because she's moving to Florida and for a while, and
It seems like she's...
Are you gonna go?
I'm sorry.
Are you gonna go visit her there?
no.
You should sue her.
Actually, Sue is in Houston, Texas.
You sounded like it's the name Sue.
Right.
Like the
'cause
name Sue.
she is in Texas.
Yeah.
Wow. All your women are leaving town.
Why do you think
Well-
that is, Perry?
Because high school has been out
Out?
since 1982.
What does that mean?
They're in high school?
Those were high school friends.
No, there was that one girl in high school. Remember when you were hanging around the high school and you got in trouble with those cops who said you were sitting in the truck and those high school girls were like, "Hey man, that guy's freaking us out," and the cops told you couldn't hang around the high school.
Remember the time that you also Bill Kiddison's daughter? How old was she? She was about 14. You were coming on to her.
Whoa.
15.
15. Yeah.
15.
Yeah. And how old were you at the time?
30.
Yeah. You think that's funny?
Well, that was then. Okay.
You're a different person.
That leg is looking rough, Saul.
I know. Well, thank you, Perry, for letting me keep it up
I'm
on
sorry,
your leg.
Saul.
It's another potential lawsuit right there.
You know you have a price tag on the bottom of your shoe?
I do? Yeah, I'm returning these after the show.
It feels like the interview has lost some direction.
A little bit. I don't think that from the very beginning it's kind of lost.
Well, that's something you guys should really figure out. Like, I mean, maybe next time, Perry, you should come in with a list of questions, and you guys should do the same thing.
Oh, he is.
Oh, so you want me to come up with questions then?
Well, you should each come up with questions, and bring them in, and
okay.
And now we have things to ask your guests about.
So let's give a big warm welcome and a goodbye to late night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel, everybody.
Welcome and goodbye.
Thank you for being on our very first podcast.
Nice talking to you, buddy.
I was talking, Perry. Thanks for being on the podcast.
It is an honor and a pleasure. Thank you, Big Three.
Thank
you.
And there he is, Jimmy Kimmel,
our
everybody.
producer of Windy City Heat.
Shalom.
All right. There he goes. Wow, that was pretty good. A big celebrity on our first show. Boy, your leg is looking bad.
I know. Can you even see it from there? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it swelling. No, it's not done.
Second. There's one more phone call that just came in. Hang on a second.
Oh, this is fun. Who's this from?
Hello.
Hey.
It's the Big Three podcast.
Yay,
Mr. Adams. How are you?
I'm calling to win the 2 tickets to Mariah Carey. I'm kidding. It's John Quincy Adams.
Hi, Mr. Adams.
Mr. Adams.
Well,
Hello.
I can't see anyone, but you all sound wonderful. Tell me what everybody's wearing.
Perry looks really strong.
I'm shocked.
Terry looks strong?
Yeah, he looks strong.
Who's that, Mo?
It's me, Mole.
I'm shocked.
Oh, all right. Listen, I can barely hear everybody. I'm driving through a canyon.
What's happening?
An actual mountain canyon, and not my houseboy.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Hello?
Hello?
Listen, anywho, I've got some wonderful news. Who wants to hear it?
I do.
Let's hear the news.
Let's all hear it.
What's the news?
What about young Perry? Do you want to hear it?
Yes, I do. What's the news?
All right. Listen to me.
We're listening.
Really quickly. Still some papers to be signed, some agreements to be made, but it looks like I'm putting together a wonderful deal for the Big Three to star in their own exercise video.
Oh,
What?
exercise.
I'm on this thing right now.
That'd be great.
Are you there? Hello?
Yeah,
What
we're
kind
here.
of exercise
Great.
video?
That'd be cool.
I can barely hear. I'm hoping you're excited.
We're excited.
Well, listen, I just wanted to wish you good luck with the podcast.
It seems like
Yeah.
you're
Very.
If I may I tell a joke?
Yeah. Tell a joke.
Tell a joke.
Oh, you want to hear one? All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. I would like to tell a joke just to help the show a little.
Hit it.
Tell it.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
How do you wake up a Lady Gaga?
How do you wake
Poker
up? Lady
face.
Gaga?
Poker face.
Yes, you poker face, yes.
Wow.
Thank you for ruining the joke, Mo.
Sorry.
I'm going. Toodle.
All right, see you, Mr. John Quincy Adams, the producer of Windy City
I
Heat.
am shocked.
What's that?
Because I thought you were John Quincy Adams.
What are you talking about?
Perry, this is what's crazy about you.
Because I believed what I read.
All right,
okay.
Perry, what are you going to believe? What you read, or are you going to
How long have
believe
you
the
known me?
truth?
That guy is
I've known you
that
for
guy's
years.
Like he's from like Ireland or Scotland or
England.
Australia
He's
or
from
something.
England.
England.
Yeah.
And
I am. When are we going to meet him face to face?
Well, he's in
met him-
England, but
I've met him many times. You stayed at his place.
I did, but he's really pissed at me because of some
What?
money thing. That
What?
He gave me all this money to buy him a fainting couch, and I ended up buying a lifetime supply of lemon heads. It was a mess up.
What's a fainting coach?
It's this old Elizabethan thing when ladies get the vapors and they lay down on them.
Oh.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you one of the things, as a lot of people know, we had at one point the #1 public access show in the country.
Public access.
We accomplished everything we could in the movies when we did Windy City Heat, maybe one of the greatest movies of all time.
Oh, we only have 1 minute left. We have 1 minute left.
And now we are doing a podcast. And one of the things that was a big segment on our public access show was Perry would always have a little thing called Perry's Corner where he would talk about what was going on in his life.
Nice.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on the podcast, here he is with Perry's Corner.
I don't have anything to talk about because I've already talked about it.
You came unprepared?
You'd never said anything.
I said come with some things for Perry's Corner.
Oh, jeez. You've never
Perry!
said... What's there to talk about? I've been unemployed for over a year. I haven't had cripes. I haven't been doing anything, actually. I've been sitting home watching TV. That's it.
Well, why don't you talk about TV?
Game shows.
Really? That's what you do?
It's disgusting.
All right, I'm going to give you 3 words. You tell me what your life is like. What word fits your life best? Successful, pathetic, or disgusting? A, B, or C?
pathetic and disgusting.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, for being unprepared, that's pretty good.
That was real good.
Pathetic and disgusting.
Yeah. All right, so
until this. This means successful. The last year has been pathetic and disgusting.
All right, well, here's what we got. Just so we can wrap this up, because we have very little time. We can cut out some of this so we can fit it into this show. But, Perry, think of something right now, and I'll reintroduce the Perry's Corner, okay? So think of something. You got any subjects you could think about? Mole, do you have any suggestions?
Skateboarding?
I forgot something.
Yeah, I got something that I can bring up.
Okay. All right.
The 1 year anniversary of
Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. One of the big segments on the Public Access Show. Now we're doing it on the podcast. Here it is. Perry's Corner.
Perry's Corner.
Don't do that.
Oh. Well, what? All right. Now that I can bring up this coming Sunday, the 1 year anniversary of the Venice skate park down in the city of Venice on the beach. That skateboard park that's kind of been there for longer than a year, but the new rebuild of the park with all the pools and stuff in there.
They're celebrating a 1 year anniversary on something that's been there longer than 1 year.
Yeah, the new Venice park. Everybody's been emailing me, show up, and I said, I'm not sure what's going on this weekend. And then I said that
is that it right there?
Wow. I think so.
I got to tell you this. These guys that work here, that Mizrahi really
that looks like it is. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, whoa, awesome. Where are you?
I think that's it.
I don't see
because
I don't either.
Yeah, show us how you skateboard.
Oh, there he is.
That's not it, is it?
Are they building it right there?
That's the building of the...
Are you there?
I'm not there, no.
So why would they want you there today?
Not today, Saturday or Sunday.
Can you show us how you skateboard for a second?
For a second?
Well, he's holding Saul's leg up.
Yeah. I'm holding up Saul's leg.
But do it sitting down, like... Pull an ollie.
I'll break Saul's leg.
Oh, you already, I think you already did break.
I don't want to break Saul's leg.
Again.
Too late.
Yeah.
All right, well, this was great.
Well, this was great. This was our first podcast. I got to tell you this. As far as things go, I think that, Mole, you did an outstanding job. I thank you very much for being there. And
it was great.
Being the normal professional that you are.
Hey, speaking of normal, can I just say, everybody get out and vote for Proposition 19. That's not Product 19. That's a cereal, but you can eat a lot of it if they vote for Proposition 19. That's to make everybody get to smoke reefer. Because I'll tell you something. For too long have we lived under the oppression of the straights and the norms. I'll tell you what. It's time for us to party hardy.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Keep Prohibition where it belongs on that stupid HBO show with the guy from Mr. Deeds.
Okay, Saul Steinbergowitz, Greenbaum, it was wonderful to have you here. I'm sorry about your leg.
Thank you. I think I may vomit. I had too much vodka tea.
Okay.
Is there a bucket or a hat I could...
No!
There's a hat.
Get up! Give me my hat back!
He's going to be sick!
Don't shoot!
He's going to be sick in the hat!
Don't sit down! Sit down! Perry! Perry, you gotta talk! Perry, you gotta talk here! Say goodbye! You were unbreak. Perry! Perry, you broke... Perry, you broke the...
You guys are breaking...
No, you almost broke the
He's
thing.
going to be sick.
He's gonna be sick. Perry! Perry, let him get sick! All right, Perry, say goodnight.
Don't throw up on Corolla's couch.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Perry.
Goodbye.
All right, this is the Big Three podcast. What's the matter?
I think it went really well.
We're going to be back the next time. Thank you very... What's the matter, Perry? Heart attack? Wait a minute. Keep the tape rolling in case he does have a heart attack.
Let me get out of here.
Perry! Sit down! What's the matter? What's the matter? What? Okay. And with that, for Mole, Perry, Saul Steinbergowitz, Greenbaum, I'm Don Barris. We'll see you next time on the Big Three podcast. Goodbye. Big Three.